Get ready to get your nipples twisted so hard that you won't even know which way is up anymore. Today, fireworks! The late game video of the century. How far can we get? One of the easier maps to get late game, and today we're going to show you the power of using every single ounce of your might to defeat these evil balloons. So starting off with a freaking bang, man, screw round 1 of 75. We're just going to start right on round 115 right now. Woo! Yeah, buddies! So we got all of our temples up to maximum power right now. Check out this temple crapola already. We already got 2, 4, 6, 7 temples going on, and we're already getting our super monkeys set up for the rest of the game. You guys have probably noticed by now that my late game videos are very, very intense. If you guys would like to press the like button for me, I'd really appreciate that, because I spend literally several days recording this stuff. I ended up with 97.5 hours of recorded video by the time I got to the end of this one. So as you can tell, there's a lot of effort put into these videos. Nonetheless, let's push on and move even further. What is the plan? Of course, we're going to use our normal plan, guys. We got the temples all set up. We got some balloon chippers, and of course, we gotta pop in some ninjas, some engineers, and a few balloon chippers up to 2-4 just to help stop those evil ceramics that might want to sneak through our stupid defense. So at the moment, you can already see, it's quite a handful. It is a lot of balloons. So we've got this sped up. I know we've got it sped up to about 4 times. So we want to just chug through these rounds and get them over with. We're already in round 317. Oh my god, Chris, you just jumped right into this one. Abso-freaking-lutely, I did. I am excited. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. So at this point, we do not need to use any of the abilities. The abilities are actually kind of worthless at the moment. They actually just make the game lag. It's actually like a negative aspect. You're like, oh, who needs these stupid abilities? Nobody does. Don't use them. Don't use them until probably around 500 or so. But once you get to around 500, that's when it starts to get freaking intense. You gotta start using these abilities non-stop all the time. Especially the engineer abilities. I don't know why, but the engineer abilities seem like they're freaking boss. They're kind of hard to use because they're very laggy and you can't really see what's going on in the end of the game, but they're well worth it in the long run. So we're jumping already 414 now. We're jumping hundreds of rounds every single time. But you're noticing not that many things are changing overall. So here, the fireworks map, the cool thing about the fireworks map is that it has so much area where they're all in the very middle of the map, which definitely gives us a good late game advantage. If I didn't have them all shooting towards the middle of the map the entire time, they're shooting off into different directions all over the place, we wouldn't be able to shoot through certain balloons and reach the other balloons behind them, especially with the giant gold balls of the temple. So moving up to 574, one of the highest rounds that I've ever been to in BTD5. And hopefully I didn't say battles earlier, because I did not mean to say battles, I meant to say BTD5. But 574 already, holy crap, man. But guess what, we're gonna take our hand, and we're just gonna shove it up the butt of these balloons, and we're gonna show them who the boss is, because we're gonna push even further than this. You cannot stop the evil juggernauts of doom. Even though I don't have any juggernauts on this one, you cannot stop us. So we're starting to use some of these abilities already because we are sort of afraid. You can tell, once these things start to die down a little bit, you can notice the epicness of our setup right here. But pushing forward even further, round 625, another 100 rounds are already down the drain. Man, we just need to chill out for a second and talk about the ridiculousness of what is actually happening over here. So I believe this is the level that I've hit the most temples on ever. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that there's 21 temples on this map, and I spammed the balloon chippers as crazy as I possibly could. You can fit them in a ton of nooks and crannies in here, so make sure you spam them like crazy if you're going to try and go for any sort of late game things. I still remember this day when I thought that round 400 was the max level. I thought that round 400 was not even just the max level, but it was like nearly impossible to get to. It was like, if you reached round 400, you are insane. You have no life. And now look at me, man. I'm making one of these videos or 2 of these videos a week, and we're trying to get all this crap just jammed in there. No! 700? You just broke the round 700? Again, with no glitches, no extra bonuses, no anything extra that we're cheating with. Just the game and the tokens and the stupid balloon chipper specialty building. Which I call it stupid because it's not really that stupid. It's actually quite delicious. Now, I think that because I have a bajillion balloon chippers, they're more effective than the temples. Because, I got only 21 temples or so, where I have, 200 balloon chippers in here, so obviously it's much better to use that specialty building. So guess what? Round 814. Oh my god, we gotta be getting to the end here, right guys? Well, we're getting really freaking close, but not yet. We're not gonna let these balloons take us over. Sometimes when things look dark, you need to push forward. When you go into a cave and you wonder, how many Zubats will be in this cave? My Pokemon only have half health. A few of them have fainted already. I ran out of repellents. How much further can I make it? We're 3/4 through the end. Should we turn back and try and fight all of the evil Zubats and Geodudes and Clefairies? Or should we just keep pushing forward and hope that we can end up killing all of the rest of these trainers? It's sad. I didn't bring an escape rope. It was only $350. Why didn't I bring the escape rope? I don't know. I'm just stupid for not thinking ahead like that. But guess what? Round 815, this is looking really bleak, but it's not over yet because BAM! We're going to jump even further. Round 972. Over 150 rounds later. Oh my god, round 972. Chris, you are absolutely ridiculous. Yes, my friends, I am. This is by far, I believe, the highest round, not just on this map, but in the history of the game, without using any sort of glitches or anything to help yourself out. By anybody ever, forever. This is the highest round ever been achieved. But, sadly, it will come to an end. Round 972, my friends. Absolutely crazy. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you press the like button down there, subscribe if you haven't, and have a super duper delicious day.